Hello folks, my name's Kathy Towers and I'm doing this little video to respond to a particular issue that I've heard amongst the therapists who've been working with me at my clinic and in some of the groups online. And that is whether we should give reduced rates to clients because we move on to Zoom, onto online video conferencing for our appointments. I'm going to cover 3 of the reasons I've heard why and 3 reasons that I think sort of balance that out so that you can make your best decision for yourself. Now, one of the most common things I hear is, well, I have no transport costs, I should pass that saving on to the client. Actually, the client doesn't have any transport costs either, so win-win for both of you. Take it. And you also both have a saving of time. The second reason I hear is I no longer have any room hire costs. Technically you do, and even the tax office acknowledges that because it allows you to claim from them, from your tax, for use of your home as an office, because there are costs involved in that. And those of you who've spent time choosing chairs, choosing decor and such like, know and understand that. And the third is, and this one's about our anxiety and our own fear, is that working on video is not as good. Yeah, and it might feel like it's not as good at first because it's unfamiliar to you, but actually the research shows that it is every bit as good. There are certain factors that you have to take care of. I'll be covering them in another video, but it is working out to be as effective for clients as when you work with them face to face. So, reasons to consider about keeping your rate the same. A colleague at my clinic said, "My rate is my rate. That's what it stands at." That was in response to her friend who said, "Should I do 50% discount for them working at home?" That was huge. That's the only time I've heard that, but it feels like that is going to really affect your income unless you've got someone else in the house who's contributing and bringing in secure income. That's a concern, isn't it, at these times? What is secure? That then you need to also be considering yourself. Your skills have not changed, they're the same, and in fact you're becoming more skilled. You're having to use and develop a new technology in order to work with your clients and continue to support them. I'd like you to consider, do employees of a firm, do they have a reduced income on account of them working at home? I haven't heard of it, so why are we reducing our own income if we're working from home? You know, it's going to reduce quite often for some people when clients actually drop off, so be wary of that one. The third, and for me this is one that it was a few years into my practice before I realised how important this was, and that is I need to protect my reduced rate slots for people who really need them, and part of that includes people I'm already working with. If I'm working through a deep process with somebody and they suddenly lose their job, £10, £20, even 50% off is not going to be enough. I have on occasion given free sessions and £5 for somebody who's just gone bankrupt and I know that they've got no assets. So it's an important consideration. How am I going to protect the working relationships that I already have with clients when I feel that now is not the time for them to end? Can we continue and finish off the process that we need to do? Okay, that's my thoughts for consideration, and I hope it's useful. If you want to stay in touch, the next video I'm going to be doing is around the differences in working in Zoom, the things that you need to take into account in terms of safety in the client relationship. And you can either find that video the same place as you found this one, or you can sign up on my website kathytowers.com, and I'll be sharing them anyway. Okay, stay safe.